Hello everybody. I'm going to share some more of our vintage treasures with you. Big part of these ornaments right here, those are Shiny Bright. And there's one that if I hadn't saw the Shiny Bright on the top of it, I would have assumed it was Poland or Germany. But it's the only one I have ever seen like that, and I had totally forgot that we even had that. But before we get to these ornaments, I have something I want to show you that's very special. Y'all may remember seeing this beautiful feather angel in our bedroom. She always goes in our bedroom every year, and of course she came from a yard sale, and she is unmarked, but she has the porcelain head. I feel like she's probably Japan, like the little small angels that I showed y'all the last time. But I just think she is wonderful. Her bottom is not open, or she could have been a tree topper, but there is cardboard over the bottom of the cone. So I know she was never used as a tree topper. She was just meant to sit and be beautiful. And I just love her. And this is one of our little PUTZ houses, or PUTZ, whichever way you say it. This came from a yard sale, and it is marked, I don't know whether you can see it or not, but it is right there in the center. It's marked Japan. This is probably 20s, 30s, or 40s. I have a few of them. I don't have a lot of them. I used to have more of them, and honestly, I do not know what happened to them through the years. You know how things, when you move and so forth. So I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but I do have a few more. And if I find them this year, I'll be happy to show those to you too, because I just love the PUTZ houses. Okay, now for these wonderful ornaments. We'll start right here. This was the red, white, and blue. And this is not marked Shiny Bright, but it's marked USA. So it was made in the USA. And I have two of them. And the light just shines on them so pretty. That one was the red, white, and blue, and this one is the red and green. Then this one right here, it's marked the same, made in the USA. It's hard to see it on that shiny lid. But it's another beautiful one, and it has the conclave on both sides. Just love it. I used to, anytime we would see boxes of ornaments, and used to, you could get a whole box of these old ornaments for $1 or, you know, even $2. I'd always buy them, so that's why I have so many of them. This one right here, this is a Shiny Bright. It's one of the clear ones, and it has the snow on them. These right here, there are several kinds of those, and those came in many colors. The one right beside it has a scene on it, and it's not in as good a shape, but that never stopped me from buying them if they were cheap. This one right here, I think, is gorgeous, and it is a Shiny Bright. Just beautiful. This one right here, that's a Shiny Bright. Whoops. That would be terrible if I broke it on camera, wouldn't it? But anyway, that shape is gorgeous. Another Shiny Bright. It kind of looks like it changes colors. And then here's another one of those beautiful conclave ones. On both sides. That's a Shiny Bright. This one here is a Shiny Bright. The one that is so unusual, and if you've ever seen one like this with the black and silver, let me know. But it does say Shiny Bright. Like I said, I know you can't see it, but it says Shiny Bright on the top. But look at that shape. Isn't that most unusual? Just love it. Then here's another one of the clear ones with the snow on top. It's the same color. That's that one right there, Shiny Bright. This one right here, that's another beautiful Shiny Bright. Another Shiny Bright. Now this beautiful one here is unmarked. So it could have been Poland, it could have been Germany, and then again it could have been USA. But it's gorgeous. The two bells, they're just a little bit different, and they are Germany. But they're just gorgeous. And then this one back here is Germany. Then I have something else I want to show you, if I can get the top off with one hand. Can you see this is a lot of my super old Santas in this jar. Now if I can, like I said, let me put it between my legs. I probably can open it that way. And I'll take them out one at a time and show you. This Santa here, he's celluloid. Doesn't have any markings on him at all. Okay, what shall I pull out of there now? I'm just trying to pull out. This is one of those wonderful old Santa bulbs. I love that. This right here is another one of those Merry Christmas. This one actually is marked Hallmark, made in the USA. It doesn't have a year on it, but it has a beautiful Santa. This one here is plastic, and his little sack more than likely held suckers or lollipops. Now this one is bisque, and I think I kind of looked him up one time, and I think he was Germany. I used to love to dig in boxes at yard sales, especially seasonal boxes. You could really find some awesome pieces. All right, I've got another plastic one coming, and he was an ornament. He has his sack with a little teddy bear, and he is really thin plastic, really fragile. Okay, let's see what comes up next. It feels like plastic. This is another plastic one. None of these have any markings at all on them. Now this one almost feels celluloid, but it has more of a light plastic feel. It's not like the hard plastic feel. And he has, to me, he looks more German. But there again, they're not marked. Well, right there is a mark. And I probably am so blind I won't be able to see that. That's made in the USA. It's Irwin. Okay. So it's not German, but it sure does look like German, but it's Irwin, made in the USA. another plastic one, just like the one over here. This is another bisque one. Another plastic one. This is Japan. So that is an earlier one. And there's just a couple more things down in here. See if I can go on and get it all out. Okay, this one right here, he was a candle holder, and he's chalkware. He is a super old one. Another one of the Merry Christmas. And this Santa bulb is really special to me because this was on my mom and daddy's tree and mine and my sister's tree when my sister and I were young. My sister is almost 8 years older than me. So I remember this always being on our tree every year. And then, of course, when mom and dad quit using it on the trees, even back when I was young, for some reason I always liked old treasures. And I was fascinated with some of my aunt's houses that had all this vintage stuff. And maybe that's what led me to love vintage stuff, because my mama and daddy, once they could afford to buy new things, they bought new furniture. The old stuff wasn't for theirs. And I guess that's maybe because they grew up with it and had to make do all their lives. But for me, I've just always been fascinated with it. So, but this is a special bulb to me. Okay, this is all of this batch of vintage treasures. And I hope you enjoyed seeing them as much as I enjoyed sharing them with you. I love them. I love all this vintage, and it's just so much fun. It's like digging in a treasure chest every year when you get it out. So love and blessings to y'all from me and John and baby boy, and we'll see you soon. Till the next time. Bye-bye.